from Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Amen.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. You may have heard a call on our show from somebody named Sandy. And Sandy said something that, well, it could take our show in a whole different direction.
99% of the women out there are basically just say the romantic story because half the guys, you know, they need that ego boost.
No, it is. You know what? That's not why women do it. I'll tell you why women do it.
Why is that?
Because women don't want to seem like sluts.
You think?
That's the reason.
Or maybe
No, you know what? I don't think women give a rat's ass about building up men's egos. I hear women say this all the time. It's not true. Women don't want to appear to be the sluts they really are.
That's not really true. Because
of course it's true.
They fake their orgasm anyway, and they have to pretend like their man's the greatest lover in the world.
That doesn't.
Because they'll sit there and start crying. Oh.
No. When women lie about having an orgasm, it's because they want to get into a man's wallet. That's why women lie about orgasms here. Don't kid yourself.
What? Okay, how many couples do you know that the guy...
By the way, why would you be so stupid as to stay with a man who doesn't give you an orgasm?
Maybe because we can get it from someplace else.
Well, why bother staying with the guy in the first place? Why not just break up with the guy who can't give you an orgasm?
Well, I'm not saying that they can't give you one, but I'm not...
If they don't, why stay with him? Why? That's your fault. Why would you stay with somebody like that?
I'm saying it's not...
Then lie about it and build up his ego and fake orgasms? And how pathetic are you if you do that?
I think that you're
pathetic.
And half the girls out there, every time that you lay with them, they have an orgasm?
Oh, no, but if they're not having orgasms, here's what they should do. Here's what they should do. They should never see me again. And the reason they see you again when they don't get an orgasm is because they want money or they want to be with you because you're successful. That is the reason why women lie. You've just proven my point, Tom.
No, that's so untrue.
That is the reason.
That is so untrue.
What other reason could there possibly be?
Themselves.
Why would you want to be with a man who can't give you an orgasm?
No, I'm not saying that they can't, but I'm saying that
if you're not getting orgasms out of the man you're with, why would you stay with him?
Okay. Are you saying you give your girl an orgasm every single time?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. If I don't, she should leave immediately. That's it. Sandy calling in from Baltimore saying that men need their egos stroked. Women stroke our egos, fake orgasms. Ladies, are you in a relationship like that? I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would stay with somebody like that. You know what? Nobody has an orgasm every single time. Nobody. But I do not understand the purpose of staying with a man if you have to spend your time stroking his ego and pretending to be having an orgasm that he can't give you. I'm telling you, just like I told the men out there, if you're with a chick who's overweight, you tell her she lose the weight or you're out. I'm telling you, ladies, the same thing about a man who can't give you an orgasm. Don't undersell that. The women who stay with a man who can't give them an orgasm, it's not love. It's not charity. These women want to get the money or the success that guy has. If a guy didn't make enough money and he couldn't give you an orgasm as well, you wouldn't stay with him. You stay with a guy, you stroke his ego, and you pretend to have an orgasm because you want to keep what he has, whatever that is. I'm wondering if you're in a relationship like this. Are you in a relationship like this? Are you with somebody that you have to fake orgasms and stroke his ego and build up his self-esteem? And if you are, ladies, why?
Tom.
Really?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
If I'm getting laid, I don't want to know I'm loved. If you love me, I bet you keep that thought to yourself.
The Tom Leykis Show. Tom.
The Tom Leykis Show, 1-800-5800-TOM. Here's our telephone number. Why would you stay with a guy if you have to fake it? Why? Tina, on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement?
It's a question.
How do you answer that question? Hello? Question.
Hi back.
Well, the hi is not a response. It's just...
Oh, well, whatever.
Hello?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, I'm 20 years old and I'm with this guy, and he obviously doesn't give me an orgasm. A guy has never given me an orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been with a lot of guys, and they'll go down on me or whatever, and I'll never get an orgasm.
How do you know that? You're only 20 years old.
Yeah, but I've been active for like a really long time.
It doesn't matter. Many women who are 20 years old haven't had an orgasm.
So then, is it wrong that I'm like with this guy? And
I think it's wrong to fake orgasms with him, yes.
So what do you suggest I do?
I suggest that you keep dating various guys till somebody gets it right.
So there's hope?
What's that?
So there's hope? Like,
Oh, of course there is. You're only 20. I don't care how long you've been active. There are many 20-year-old women who've never had an orgasm.
okay, well, that's all.
But the thing is, don't lie to him and pretend you're having orgasms. I don't think you're doing him any good.
But then, like, it'll never end. Like, we'll just keep going at it, and it's like, I have to fake it. You know what I mean?
No, you could just say, look, you're not getting the job done.
But then he'll feel so...
What do you care? Who cares? Why do you care? You're 20. You shouldn't have a boyfriend anyway. You're too young.
What? He's not really my boyfriend.
All right, so what? If he's not your boyfriend, who cares what he thinks? You haven't had an orgasm, and he hasn't been able to give you one, and it's true.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, why do you have to lie?
Because it's just I'm so used to it. It's
Well, stop doing it.
All right, fine.
Stop doing it.
All right, thanks, Tom.
I'm here to help, Tina. 1-800-5800. If you want, I'll come over there, and we can knock it out of the park, and then you can go back to your boyfriend. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Sarah on the Tom Leykis Show.
What's up, Tom?
Just the rating, Sarah.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What's up? How you doing?
Do you care, dear?
I asked, didn't I?
Many people do, but most of them don't give a rat's ass.
Well, I do.
Really?
Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, is that so?
I have a comment. Do you actually think that most women that are only with men, and even if they don't have, even if they don't have an orgasm, they just are in there for the money of the guy?
Why else would you fake an orgasm?
Why not? To make the guy happy.
No, but it doesn't make us happy.
But how do you know that? Maybe you're just
I'm a guy.
Particular guy, but you're one guy.
I'm a guy.
I know, but you
know what? Don't make me happy. If I can't satisfy you, then you shouldn't be trying to make me happy. You should be moving on.
Okay. So let's go into this situation. I've been with this guy for almost 2 years, okay? And like the last girl that you just spoke to, I've never once had an orgasm by a guy, okay?
Well, but you had one by a woman. I can tell by the way you said it.
No.
You've never had one by a guy.
No guy, just myself. I know how to please myself, okay?
Yeah.
I've never had an orgasm with the guy that I've been with for 2 years, and he doesn't work, okay?
All right, that might be part of the reason.
Excuse me?
That might be part of the reason.
Why? That he doesn't work?
Yeah, you don't respect him. You're not hot for him. He can't get the job done.
But see, that's such. How do you make a call on something like that?
I just made a call on it. You know what? This is the United States of America. What kind of a lame brain moron can't find a job? What kind of lazy son of a bitch cannot get up off the goddamn couch and show up at an office somewhere?
But see, why are you...
He's a loser. And you know he's a loser. And that's why he can't give you an orgasm, because you don't even respect him.
If he was a loser, then I can get up and leave anytime
Well, then maybe you're a bigger loser than he is.
No,
but the bottom line is, he's a loser.
No, it's not. Always.
I want you to explain to me how an able-bodied young man cannot get a job in the United States of America in 2004.
Because he's in the process of getting a job.
What does that mean?
He's in training.
He hasn't had a job for 2 years.
Okay, if I really went into detail what his position is, okay.
He has no position. He's unemployed.
Okay. In about a year, he's going to get residency to become a doctor. Okay. He just came into the States for the first time. Okay? So he has to go all over everything.
Right. He's using you as a place to live, somebody to pay the bills in the meantime.
He came here before we even started dating. Okay.
I see. And you're paying the bills now. Yeah.
So, I mean...
Wait till he becomes a doctor. What does he need you for? He can get a really hot chick.
But how do you know what do you know what I look like?
Because if you were that hot, dear, you'd not be helping some exchange student make his way through college.
No, he doesn't, because if he wanted to, he would have already done that. He's going to residency school. He's with millions of women all the time.
Again, though, you're paying the bill.
And those women there are just as equal as he is. If he wanted to, he could get up and go. People in residency programs, they get paid. Probably a lot more than I do.
Well, let me ask you this question. Why are you supporting him?
Why am I supporting him?
Yeah.
Because it's love. Some people do actually have that in there.
I see.
You know?
You love him, but you have no idea why he can't give you an orgasm.
No, I don't think it's a guy's. I don't think it's the guy. Okay. There are a lot of people in this world that cannot get an orgasm from the guy. It's just something physical in the woman's body.
No, I don't even believe that. You know what? I believe women have been talked into believing that probably by men who couldn't give them an orgasm.
Have you ever spoken to a doctor?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yes, I have. Many women don't have orgasms, but it's not because they can't.
No. Like I said, I can, okay? But
I mean with a man.
Being with a man?
Yeah, being with a man, yes.
Like that last girl that she said, she's been with numerous guys, okay?
She's only 20. She's only 20.
I know, but so have I. I'm 5 years older than her.
I don't care.
So you have this notion that guys, the only reason why women are with guys, and if they can't...
No, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, though, that it is very, very important. And you are underestimating the importance of it.
What's that?
I just said it. You're underestimating the importance of it.
Of what?
A man who can give you an orgasm. How do I have to spell everything out?
No. You think life, you think sex and everything... And
only women who don't have orgasms say things like that. You think sex is so important? Yes. Yes, I do.
So you think...
So now you're telling me that your relationship is so shoddy, you have to lie to him about not having an orgasm. You can call a complete stranger...
I've never faked it.
Oh, so you don't fake it. So he knows you've never had an orgasm.
Exactly.
And he's completely satisfied with that?
Yes, he is.
And so are you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, please.
I satisfy him almost every single time. Okay.
Well, you know what? The fact is, so you're telling me you don't stroke his ego or fake orgasm? No,
not at all. Let me just tell you something. Not everybody is the same, okay? Some people think differently than
No one said everybody is the same, but one thing is for sure. Sex is very, very important, and orgasms are very, very important. Okay. And the ability to have an orgasm with somebody you love is very, very important.
Exactly.
And the only people who say it isn't are people who haven't had it.
But that doesn't mean that they don't love them.
It doesn't mean they don't love... Well, you know what, though? I love a lot of people, okay? That doesn't mean that I want to have sex with them or get married to them or anything like that.
No, just it's honest. I think the bottom line is that, not everybody is the same. And you think that, just because I'm sticking around with this guy and I've never had an orgasm through him is because eventually he's going to be somebody, which is not the case.
You've invested in his potential. And in the meantime, he's not earning a living and you're paying the bills. And I know that affects most women's libidos. I know it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So you've had a lot of experience then?
I have. There was a time in my life when I did not make a lot of money, when I did not have a job most of the time. I got a lot better in bed when I started making six figures. You would be amazed how much my technique improved.
Yeah, of course.
It was incredible. Somehow my technique got much, much better.
Okay. Don't think it's...
Women were orgasming over and over, and it was amazing how much better my sexual technique got.
Yeah, that's because the women saw the six-figure digit in your account.
Dear, I'm telling you, you're no different from the rest. The minute he's a doctor and he has all this money, I'm telling you, you'll start having orgasms.
So you just base everything based on money.
Believe me, dear, sex and money are intertwined. They are related. It isn't just hookers who see it that way or guys who go to strip clubs. It's pretty much everybody.
What if I say I come from a wealthy family and I don't need his money?
Then all the more reason you would not respect him when he's not making money.
What's that?
All the more reason you would not respect him when he's not making money.
Okay, so if he wasn't making money...
The man in your family know how to make money. This guy doesn't make money.
And so if he didn't make money, then I wouldn't love him? If he didn't get me to a point that I have an orgasm?
If he he doesn't make money.
Exactly. If he didn't make money, and I come from a wealthy family, okay, and he doesn't...
The fact that you come from a wealthy family doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything because women want to be with men who make money, who know how to get the job done. Yes.
I don't need a man to support me.
Oh, yeah, that's what they all say.
I don't.
But, you may not need the money per se, but you need the man to be productive. You need that. And, as much as you say you don't need that, believe me, all the men in your family make money. Many women I've known look for men who are like their fathers or grandfathers. They look for men who are very much emulating those qualities. So you have men in the family who make money, and you've got a boyfriend who doesn't make a dime. And you really think there's no relationship? You're kidding yourself.
Well, there's a great relationship.
Well, I'm sure it is.
It is.
Isn't it amazing, though? You can't have an orgasm with the man you love.
Yeah, because it's not him. It's me.
Oh, yes, I know. Well, now you're blaming yourself. So you also have a self-esteem issue.
I'm completely happy with myself. I'm not complaining.
So you don't care if you have an orgasm. Great.
No, not at all.
Oh, excellent.
I mean, life and relationship is not all about always having an orgasm.
That's what women who can't have an orgasm with a man always say. You're always thinking about sex? Is that all you think about is sex?
Exactly. That is all you think about. Because if I really wanted...
It is all men think about, I'll tell you that.
If I wanted to have an orgasm, I can do it myself and satisfy myself.
Now, Dean said, my God, this is a rich girl who doesn't care about orgasms. Do you have any sisters like you?
No, unfortunately.
Are there any other rich women out there who don't care about having an orgasm? Dean will be right out.
Tom, just think.
In fact, if there's any rich, hot chicks who don't care about whether they have an orgasm,
okay,
please call here immediately. I'm ready to rock.
There are a lot of women out there that are decent people, that are good looking, that don't need to go through all that.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, it gets all messy and sticky, all that ejaculation and everything. God damn.
Yeah, all the
disgusting. Stuff. Yeah. This way you don't have to do the sheets as often, and, when he's done, you're done.
Exactly.
He doesn't have to, sit there and work at it for 3 hours. It's don't even try. I'm not going to have an orgasm. Do you tell him that?
What?
Does he diddle you and stuff, or you guys start going, don't even waste your time. Nothing's going to happen. Is that what you tell him?
No, he just figures,
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
So the minute he gets his rocks off, then you say, okay, that was great, honey. Thanks.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great.
I don't need to always have an orgasm.
You don't ever have an orgasm unless you're putting out the power tools.
Well, if that's what it takes.
And all you need is to live near the Home Depot, and you're all set.
Trust me, everything's been stocked and shelved.
I'm sure. Happy. How many toys do you have over there?
I've got about 4.
Do you name them?
Not really. They're just pretty much vibrators.
I see. Just checking. Well, Sarah, thank you so much. And again, if there are any rich, hot chicks out there who don't care whether they ever have an orgasm, Dean is waiting for your call.
The Tom Leykis Show. Like This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. We're talking about women who insist on faking orgasms and stroking a guy's ego. Even though they're not satisfied in bed with these guys, I say, why do you do that? Just leave. Why don't you just leave? Nye on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
What's up, Tom? How are you?
I'm doing okay, Nye.
So check this out. I just want to say to all the women out there who fake orgasms because they do it to stroke their guy's ego, you're a freaking idiot with a capital I. There's no reason to fake an orgasm with a man. If you're stroking his ego, he's certainly not stroking you, at least not the right way. And I also want to just add something to what you said. You said if a woman is with a guy and she's faking an orgasm, it must be for the money. I also think that maybe if he has no money and she's staying with him faking orgasms, then she just has low self-esteem and can't get another guy.
That's right.
I will use my situation as an example. I would like to think I'm a pretty good-looking chick. I've never had a problem getting, men, rich men, poor men, whatever. About a year ago, I was in a relationship with this very wealthy producer out here. We dated for a couple months before we had sex. We finally had sex, and it was It was bloody, awful. I don't know what he was doing. He was considerably older than I was, so there was no excuse for his behavior, you know. And it didn't matter to me if he had $1 trillion in the bank. After that night, I didn't speak to him ever again, didn't want to see him ever again, didn't want to talk to him ever again because it completely turned me off. Now, if you are a woman and you're with a man and you cannot have an orgasm, then maybe it is something that you and your man is doing. The two of you maybe need to sit down and talk about it and work it out. And even after talking about it and working it out, that doesn't work. Perhaps you should invest in a few toys to help aid in the process. I mean, I had to do that because when I first became sexually active, I was not experiencing orgasms with men, and I thought, well, hey, I'm still young, blah, blah, blah. In time, it will happen. Even now, I'm 27 years old. I'll be 28 in a couple of days. I still can't even orgasm unless I'm on top, you know, and that, again, even that depends on the size of the guy, you know, so there are so many factors that play in to allowing a woman to have an orgasm. And if you're a woman out there and you're not having one and you're faking it, you're stupid.
I agree with you.
Completely stupid. There's no reason for it. I mean, if you're laying there and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh God, I gotta lay here with my legs wide open and take this until he reaches climax and not say anything," I'm sure he's not thinking the opposite.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm sure you're right.
Wake up, ladies, please. I mean, like you say, Tom, you're teaching Leykis 101. The point: men want girls for one thing, 9 times out of 10. Women, you know that. It's to your advantage. If you lay there and you spread your legs open and the guy's not satisfying, you kick his ass.
Oh, it's 9 times out of 10. The 10th guy watches Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. But, yeah, kick him out. Make him put on his clothes and get out. There's another guy waiting to get the job done.
And there's a guy who can get the job done.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm looking at a room full of them in there.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, very good. I'm sure you're one of them. You sound like you're one of them.
Well, you should only know.
Too bad I can't know, Mr. Leykis. Too bad I can't.
Look at you, Nye.
Well, I'm glad I got on the air. I'm so surprised I got on the air, actually.
Here we are.
Yes, we are here. How you doing, anyway?
Great.
Very good.
I'm a very happy boy.
And you know what? I don't mean to turn the tables on you, but I hear you every once in a while talk about your girlfriend. So I certainly hope that you fall in the category of men who are giving your girlfriend orgasm.
I've always said, if I can't get the job done, there is the door. Don't stay.
That's right.
And I'm upfront about it. I have no ego about this at all. There's some people you just don't have chemistry with.
That's right.
And if that's the case, don't keep banging your head against the wall.
That's right. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't let him bang your head against the headboard.
And if he does, at least maybe you're experiencing a climax in the process. And if you're not, then hey, he should bang your head against the headboard one more time to knock some sense into you.
Thank you, Nye.
Thank you.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Roxanne on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
What's up, Tom? How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
This is the first time I've ever listened to your radio show, I have to tell you.
Oh.
And actually, I've been with my man for almost 5 years, and this is the first time I've ever called you. And I have to agree with you. Seriously, all these girls that are calling in saying, "Oh, I'll stay with him," blah blah blah, they're only in it for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Only in it for the money. My man, 2 minutes and I'm done. So good. Great. But seriously, the last girl that you were talking to, I think her name was Sarah,
yeah.
The one that's got the boy going through the med school.
Right.
She's so full of it. She is so full of it. Okay, you're going to sit here and give him money? Just let him live off of you? She's just investing her time. Totally investing her time.
That's right. But I completely believe that she can't have an orgasm because she has no respect for him not being able to make a living.
Not only that, but he doesn't care about her either. He doesn't care that he can get her
because he knows the minute he becomes a doctor, he can do better than her.
Exactly. You know, he's probably got something on the side, too, if you don't give care.
That's right. I bet he gives her an orgasm.
No, but definitely, though. My man was saying that you believe that we shouldn't be in relationships before we're 25, huh?
That's correct.
Yeah, we fight over that all the time. But you know what? I disagree on that one. But definitely about all these chicks lying. It's all materialistic. That's all they want.
Yep, well, I agree with you, Roxanne. Thanks a lot for the call.
Tom. Oh, yeah. Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. The Tom Leykis Show. Tom Leykis.
Yes, the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. We appreciate it. We're talking about women who fake orgasms. Why do it? Why stroke a man's ego? If a man needs his ego stroked, if you have to have sex with a guy and then there's no result for you, then just dump the guy. Just dump them. You know, I'm always saying dump that bitch to the guys for various things that women do, but this is the same kind of thing, but the other way around. Like, if a guy can't get the job done in the bedroom, how about you dump him and move on? Why do you say? Why? It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Denise on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
About time. Good gosh, my ear is starting to get hot.
Oh, my God.
But anyhow.
You know what we say on this show? Nobody wants to eat at an empty restaurant.
To the first girl, she should try anal sex if she wants her orgasm, to be honest.
Anal sex?
Yeah. And while she touches herself in her
really?
frontal area. Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing this down.
Those are my best orgasms.
Anal sex.
And
okay. While you're touching yourself?
While you're touching yourself.
Touching yourself. Okay.
Because it does please yourself. If you can get
I just wanted to make a note of that.
Just only if you can get comfortable. You have to be comfortable with yourself and with.
Well, with enough lotion, anything is possible.
Most girls are so uptight that they don't know how to relax, so that's where.
Now, can I ask you a question? What gave you the idea to do that? Like, there had to be a first time. When did you say, you know what I need? I need a man to perform anal sex on me while I'm stimulating myself. Where did that come from exactly?
Well, first, Tom, you said earlier in the last hour, you said all girls are sluts. Or I like a girl.
Oh, I hope they're sluts.
Well, I'm a slut, and I like it. And it's not a bad thing, and girls think it's a bad thing, but you just have to be comfortable with what you want.
Any woman wants to be a slut with me, call me now. Be my slut.
I'd be a slut with you, but I'm already a slut to someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. Like all sluts, you'll be back in the barrel again in no time. You'll be available eventually. That's how it works.
Unlike the topic, I am getting pleased, and I do get my own orgasms. I think half of the girls' problems is they can't get comfortable with themselves. Two, if he's not pleasing me, I tell him to hurry up and get done. And
Now, do you have to have anal? Is that your deal?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying that's one of the alternatives if she can't find it just through straight penetration through her front.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. But you don't have that problem.
Oh, never.
No. You can have it every which way because you're a slut and you're proud of it.
To an extent. With my boyfriend, yeah. And if we invite someone over, then I'm a slut with them, too.
Oh, really? And where do you find these women?
Well, depends. What kind of a slut atmosphere you're in.
Well, I don't know. Do you go to the bus stop? Do you pick somebody up at the office? Where do you find these people?
Most likely the bar. That's where the real sluts come out.
The bars.
The real sleazies are.
Really? And you're in Olympia? What kind of bars are we talking about here?
Not very good ones. You have to go north.
I've been to Olympia. Where? Puyallup?
No. It's like Seattle
Renton?
or something.
Oh, Seattle. I thought you were going to say you go to like Grumpy's in Renton.
No.
Or Grumpy's 2. Forget Grumpy's. Go to Grumpy's 2.
But most girls aren't comfortable with themselves and they can't relax enough to get an orgasm that they're so freaking uptight that they just need to breathe.
I know. Just be the slut that you are. Get in touch with your inner slut.
Pretty much.
That's right.
But if they're faking it, that's no point. Because, like, I can look at my man and from not even penetration can, like, get the vibes of what we have as a relationship and be more aroused by that.
Now, how old is your child that you have?
My child, he's 23.
He's how old?
23.
Your child, not the child you're dating, the child that you had with him.
Oh, I don't have a child.
Wait, are you Caucasian?
No.
Oh, that's why. Okay, let's check. It was Olympia, Washington. I thought for sure you must be Caucasian.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a little bit of both, but...
Oh, a little bit of both.
Got some Indian in me.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Sounds good to me.
But then half the problem is they just fake it, and they're faking themselves is what it's turning out to be.
That's right.
And, yeah, so if they just need to let him finish and go find someone else.
Bing, bang, boom. Thank you, Denise. 1-800-5800-TOM. Jerry on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom Dog, how's it going?
Pretty good, Jerry.
I'm just baffled and amazed about how a girl can stick with a guy and not have an orgasm. Sex is like so important. But I have a solution for these ladies.
What would that be?
You send them my way, and I will bang them.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
I will bang their friggin' heads against the wall.
There you go.
And snap some sense into them.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Bang the crap out of them.
Yes, sir. And can you take me out with Latino shut up and a gracias?
Here you go, Jerry.
Latinos, you shut up!
Gracias.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello to Christina on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Christina.
How's it going, Tom?
Going great, dear.
Good. I wanted to just say that these ladies who are having these problems, I think if that lady can orgasm with the toys that she uses, you can surely orgasm with the real thing. She's just, I don't think it's not really about who's there. It's just about doing your thing and being able to orgasm. I'm sure, like with men, it's the same way. Because with me, I just put myself in
the only time I need more focus when I'm having sex is I'm with a fat or homely chick.
Ew.
Then I have to focus. You know what it's like. It's late at night. No one else answering the phone.
Yeah, but you know.
You've had a few too many. You start dialing around. You're dialing for dollars.
I can't do anything.
Some chick who's got a few extra pounds, a little extra junk in the trunk, she picks up the phone.
Oh, man, that's desperate.
You go over it. Well, but the thing is, as I've said, we've done shows about this. Every man out there has had somebody like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
so you show that's when you really need to have your focus together, you know. Mostly you have your mind focused on a hot chick, and you're pretending she's it.
I don't know how these ladies can't orgasm. What's the problem?
Well, in some cases, the guys are incompetent in bed. In other cases, these chicks are stuck-up bitches.
Wow. Well, I don't know about these ladies with these kind of problems. These are just stupid problems to have. If you can't orgasm, you might as well just shoot yourself.
Yeah, just plug 45 to your brain there. That's it.
Yeah, because what's your problem? I don't understand.
What's your problem?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
I was dating a guy for 3 months, and we never even did anything but have sex. That was considered like a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of a thing.
I wouldn't consider it a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of thing.
What would you call it?
Who'd he call?
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. It's Jen on the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom.
Jen.
Hi.
Hi.
I was calling basically. I mean, I'm only 20 years old, and I've never really had too much experience, but I dated a guy for 2.5 years, never had an orgasm with him, and I faked every single time. He was horrible.
Well, why didn't you just break up with him?
Because I was young, naive, and dumb.
Okay, you were dumb. Because you would get rid of him today if that happened.
Oh, he's gone now. He's gone.
How long did you wait?
I'm on another, and I'm totally having amazing sex now. I'm having orgasms left and right. It's beautiful. But with him, with this one guy, I could not do it. I just couldn't do it. And I just stayed with him, and I don't know why. He didn't do anything for me, but again, I was very stupid.
Oh, boy. Sorry about that, Jen, but I'm glad you got it all straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. Linda on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom. I have got something to say about this subject here.
Yeah.
Well, there were times that I faked it while I was married, in my marriage, and I'm glad that I did, because some of the reasons why I sometimes could not have an orgasm was because maybe emotionally I was not okay with him.
Right.
It had nothing to do with him being bad in bed or anything like that. It was my own emotional stuff in my head. Sometimes I make up stories that weren't sometimes even there, but, you know, women, we do that.
Right.
So I did, you know, do the whole faking and did not destroy his self-esteem because a man, his ego cannot handle that.
Right.
And
why do you worry about it?
Why? Because that is a person that I love and I care. I just know that part of loving that person is also not liking them sometimes.
Well, part of loving a person means being satisfied by them physically.
Well, absolutely.
Why do you write that off? I don't understand.
Well, because most of the time, let's say 80% of the time, I am not I am not the person that to think that someone is going to satisfy me 100% all of the time. That is very...
Yeah, but okay, so you know what? I'd rather he forget to bring flowers, all right? But satisfying you physically is very, very important.
Right, and I'll tell you something, though. I noticed that a lot of times when I couldn't have a full orgasm, that whole physical connection was sometimes enough. Or even
no, it wasn't enough.
Good.
No, you're rationalizing. You're in denial about this.
Well, I don't know. I think it's...
you convinced yourself that that's the way it is, which it isn't.
To me, it worked for me, and I'm glad that I did not destroy my marriage by going through the whole entire counseling, sexual counseling, when I really didn't need it. It was just a time that we were going through together. We had kids. We had the bath, the dinners, the this. I was not turned on by a lot of things that were going on.
Oh, God, I hate hearing these stories, but I thank you for telling yours.
The Tom Leykis Show.